Hello, hello, good evening, Thrive Tribe, friends and family. This is week 16 bump date, brought to you by Chipotle, because sometimes you end up with late nights and it's whatever time it is right now, and you're finally getting some food. That about sum up tonight?
Yeah.
Picking up rice off the table, chips in hand. But life is good because we've got a crazy and fun, wild little 1.5-year-old. Got a 16-week-old size of a. Do you have am I gonna spoil it?
No, I don't even know where it is right now.
What a baby is?
The baby's in
The baby is in the womb. Oh, gotta mute the phone. There we go.
It's the app says it's the size of an avocado, but last week it said it was the size of a pear. And I think a pear is bigger than an avocado.
Doesn't make any sense.
So I'm a little concerned.
Baby has shrunk. Week 16 is what you need to know.
No. I haven't actually done anything to prepare for this week. As in, I haven't read anything, and I'm just trucking along.
Week's moving about the speed of that sentence.
It's been a rough couple of days.
So those of you who see us in the office who are a part of that Thrive Tribe, not tuning in from far and wide, all four corners of the earth, you will know that this has been a big week because Alyssa, our beloved front desk chiropractic assistant, runner of everything, decided that she was going to get married.
How dare she?
Unacceptable. I hope you guys are listening, Alyssa and Roberto.
Because that's what they're doing on their honeymoon.
Yeah, if you guys are not tuning in to Bump Date Week 16 from San Francisco, I am sorely disappointed. What were we saying?
She left.
She left. She's gone. She got married. She's going on honeymoon, and then she's not coming back because they're moving to Ireland for a couple years. Which means that this one has been killing it, not only with all the normal killing it duties, like taking care of the family, taking care of Zeke, taking care of us, but been helping majorly over at the office and running things there. So that's been really fun. I've enjoyed having them at the office, having Zeke running wide. I know patients have enjoyed seeing him there, and he's gotten to play with extra little buddies. So it's been fun. But it definitely leads to a little bit of longer days, less time to take care of the home stuff, and feeling a little tired.
Yeah, it's fun. I haven't been as annoyed with you as I thought I would be at this point.
That's a big win.
For sure, spending this much time together would have been super annoying, but it hasn't been too bad. He gets interaction whenever there's a bunch of kiddos at the office, and he likes that.
Yeah. So that's been good.
He definitely is over it by the end of the day.
Yeah, once it's time to go, he's out of there. I maybe get like a bye-bye wave, like peeking back out the door, or a little hand fling, and he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
But it's cute. We like it. We did actually, last week, remember, was our midwife appointment. We haven't even recapped that.
I fell asleep.
Last week didn't happen. I'm sure you have stayed tuned. Bump Date Week 15 is gone. It's come and gone. It had many potential redo nights, but it just didn't happen.
I fell asleep, and then I just didn't want to. And tonight, Zeke took so long to fall asleep.
He was bouncing off the walls.
He was just talking, playing peekaboo. So
what's some of the memories from last week's appointment?
Everything's good. They came, they saw, they conquered. I don't know. Did all the normal testing. I peed on the stick in my hand, and Zeke threw a ball at one of our midwives, which happens every time.
I posted a video, I think, last week of they're sitting there talking to us, figuring out stuff, just running laps around their two chairs.
He got his belly fake Dopplered because he saw mommy get her belly fake Dopplered, and so...
No, your belly was real Dopplered.
Oh, real Dopplered. It was real Dopplered, but they fake Dopplered him.
Yeah.
And that was
He
okay.
crawled up on the couch, laid on his back, lifted up his shirt, was looking on his belly.
I posted on my Instagram.
Yeah.
It's real cute. But when they real Dopplered me, they couldn't actually, well, they found the heartbeat for like 3 seconds, but baby was not cooperating. So I was going to record it, but it was not going to happen. Same thing happened with Zeke, though. He was not cooperative.
It was hard to track down.
In the womb. And then
depending on the position of the placenta, it makes it a little harder to get a good angle and good view, both for visual ultrasound as well as listening. Last time that placenta was on the front anterior, and it might be there again because it's been a little tricky to catch a glimpse. One of the things they talked about and we were going to share was about food cravings in pregnancy, because everyone knows those are super common. But one of the ones that you've been having recently was for like red meat, which is not the normal for you.
No, I don't like red meat. I like more.
You like it, but you don't eat it a ton. Well, like you never want steak or anything.
Right. But I had been like craving like a burger or more red meat stuff. And so that was a signal for wanting some iron in my body. And I thought it was interesting that cravings tell us something. Now, what we do with those cravings, I could have easily have eaten probably something healthier than a burger from Burgatory, but that's what I really wanted. And so just because I craved a burger didn't mean that I needed to have something super unhealthy.
Yeah.
And so trying to moderate, like, oh, I really want something fatty and dense and carb-like doesn't mean I need to eat a soft pretzel smothered in cheese, even though that sounds way better than like, I don't know, healthy carbs like fruit or something like that. So that's always tricky whenever you're emotional and craving something, of making the better choice.
Yeah. Definitely want to trust, pay attention to and listen to your body's instincts, because most of those cravings are there for a reason. Like even a different example, but a lot of women will crave chocolate when going through their cycle or in their period, and most of them are probably deficient in magnesium, and actually dark chocolate, not like the chocolate bunnies and the sweet stuff, but that would have some of that magnesium and micronutrients that would just help deal with the period symptoms better. So basically, newsflash, your body is intelligent, it's well designed, it's well made, and it knows what's going on if we just get out of the way and listen to some of those instincts.
It actually happened to me with Zeke. When I was pregnant with Zeke, I was nannying and I was driving the kids home, and I just really, really, really wanted a chocolate bar. And if any of you that are watching know me, no, I don't like chocolate. Like, I've never liked chocolate. No. Nothing about chocolate is appealing to me. So I was like, this is a real pregnancy craving, and I was so excited. But so we got back to the kids' house, and I ate an entire chocolate bar from their pantry. And then I told Andrew, and I was so excited because I got this craving, and he was like, oh, you're deficient in magnesium, and then gave me a magnesium supplement. And then I never had that craving again. So
ruined the fun.
I was pretty sad because he ruined that. But
you can still eat good chocolate.
But I don't want it now.
Not like Hershey's bars.
But I don't want it now.
Sorry.
So cravings are real. The other thing that is fun this week, week 16, is that I felt baby move. It happened again when you were upstairs, putting Zeke down. So I think it's actually like a thing now. At first, when baby starts moving, mom only feels baby, and it feels like flutters, and it doesn't happen all the time and not very consistently. So, you don't like start counting movements or whatever at that point. But yeah, a couple of days ago, I was like, I think that was the baby moving, because that was odd. And now that I had experienced it before, I kind of knew what to like pay attention to. And so tonight, when I finally laid down a little bit while you were upstairs, I knew from my previous pregnancy that baby is most active when mom is relaxed, because when mom is moving, it's rocking the baby is sleeping.
Which is why when you're sleeping, your baby wakes
party
up
time.
and makes your life miserable.
Right. So I knew I was like prepared to pay attention to it, and sure enough, tumbling and rolling in there for a few minutes. It was a long one, and then I was like, okay, you can stop because I don't like
Take it easy.
I don't like the feeling. That was a really nice little high,
Moment.
but you can go back to sleep now. So that's been
Cool.
Fun, just seeing the development happening.
Old Amish wives' tale, courtesy of Natalie and Karen, Still City Midwives, is that from the first moment that you feel babies fluttering and kicks like that, the Amish say pretty much 5 months to the day is when you can expect to meet baby, which for us would put us at, what's the day, the 8th?
Don't tell people a date. They're going to put it in their calendar.
Maybe, so that would be, according to the Amish Old Wives' Tale, it's Amish, there's January 8th.
That's really early.
We're anticipating more mid to late January based on our calculations.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows, because baby calls the shots. Zeke was just a day shy of 41 weeks. And anywhere from normal is 38 to 42 weeks. We put all this pressure on the 40-week due date, and it makes no sense. And that's a rant for another night because we will not have time to eat our Chipotle.
And that takes priority.
Definitely. I'm amazed that I don't think she's touched it since we've been talking, and I'm just not slowing down here.
Well, I don't know.
So,
know how to do that.
Any other thoughts?
The other thing that I've been doing or dealing with is the past couple of days because my schedule's changed. I'm moving around a lot. And whatever, I'm just feeling a little run down and stuffy. And so anybody who knows my dad knows that he is the biggest baby when he gets a cold. And I'm probably second in line. I hate getting colds. I would rather throw up than deal with 2 weeks of sickness. Thankfully, since starting chiropractic and all of our vitamins and like being really aware of what we put into our body and
basically just taking care of yourself.
Yeah. My colds last more like 3 or 4 days. But those first 2 days just really knocked me out. And so the past couple of days, I've just been really pumping the natural remedies. And last night, I felt the throat thing happening, and that's the worst part for me. And so before bed, I did elderberry syrup. I took elderberry syrup, and then I just cranked out a shot of apple cider vinegar. And that was the first time I ever did it. And I think it was worse than giving birth.
It was amazing.
It was. Andrew took a video, but he didn't hit record. So that was stupid. But I was like,
I did
crying and spitting.
Like anything past like 8 o'clock and she's pretty much ready for bed. She was wide awake at 9:45.
I now understand why people do that in the morning to get ready for their day. And
Danny asked if we're eating Chipotle.
Absolutely.
Yes. If you're still tuning in, we absolutely are. If you were listening from as we started, it was just a sort of night that needed Chipotle and a late night dinner. So yeah, this is brought to you by Chipotle. Thank you for paying attention.
Yeah, but anyway,
I am eating it. She is watching it, which is I'm about to start eating hers.
Those of you on Facebook, he's looking up at the sky.
Yeah, Instagram Live is above. Facebook Live is below. So
anyway, yes, it's always interesting when you're pregnant how to like deal with being run down. So my remedies are usually naps and different vitamins and hippie-esque things to kick it. And yeah, I am feeling better.
The throat work and some sinuses stuff that we were doing at the office was helping relieve some of that pressure. Helping get back on track, but still never fun when your body's fighting something off and expressing the health. That's what I have to call it.
Weirdo. So those are the big things.
Life's good. Got Chipotle, growing a baby, hanging out with Zeke and Laura at the office.
Yeah.
Loving it.
We get an anatomy scan in 3-ish weeks.
Somewhere probably by a BUMPdate 20-ish, we'll probably be sharing what the gender is, which is cool.
Because I want to know.
We should start a poll, boy or girl. We're on team boy, but
both of us, team boy.
I'd take a girl. No returns.
Why could you do that to yourself?
Yes, Danny, I see you talking about elderberry syrup too. I don't. Maybe it was before you joined, but we were literally just talking about how we last night she had taken some elderberry syrup and a shot of apple cider vinegar.
I actually think I'm out of elderberry syrup, so
you need to get some.
I need to get some more.
Zeke loves it too.
He does. It's like candy.
He really is amazing at taking any vitamins. We just started. We'll do some vitamin D drops when we do them, and just got him a multivitamin as he's slowing down nursing. But he like pretty much anything that we do, he just wants to do.
Yeah.
So it's cute.
It's good for vitamins, not good for like.
That's true. Like even just simple things like we're eating that we're like, no, it's not the best. We don't want to share that.
You shouldn't eat this ice cream cone.
It's not fair.
Not nice. So anyway, enough ramblings for tonight. We will chat next week. Bump 17, unless I fall asleep again, which is always a possibility.
You would rather us skip it than me push play when she's ready for bed.
Just a little grumpy.
Just a little.
But to those who tuned in, thanks. To future us, this is going to be a good one to rewatch next year.
Are we going to rewatch these?
Probably not. This is going to be one of those situations where I don't ever want to see this again. But it'll be fun to document.
To our future grandkids.
Why are you talking with your mouth full? It's gross.
Can't stop. To our future grandkids. Hello. And they are the ones watching this.
Okay. You're weird.
Facebook will still exist. Danny says you're glowing.
No, that's just oil and sweat.
The pregnancy glow is really just you haven't showered recently.
No, there's no such thing. But thank you for thinking that was a kind.
I think she's glowing too.
Okay. It was nicer when Danny said it than you.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna eat our Chipotle, hang out, and get to bed. Great chatting with our Thrive Tribe, and we'll see y'all soon. Bye.
That was weird.
Decided to blow a kiss.